Hey kids, Inverted Cow here. Welcome back to Planet Base. We're going to pick up on the next challenge that we had going on here. Starport Atlantis. As you can see, I already beat it. It was not as hard as it looks. Your next mission is to take over the management of Starport Atlantis. This is a facility that acts as a waypoint for various trading and mining routes. You'll have to expand it and turn a profit quickly. There are no resources, so any supplies you might need will have to purchase from traders. There is what's going to kill you. Don't start building a big base. Press the N key. This is all that you start out with. You have no additional people who come and land, no additional supplies coming in. No really much additional anything. We have 30 days. We're on hour 7 already. Make sure we're set to game speed 0. So, how do we beat this one? Well, first we'll bring up the build menu. Exterior structure. We're going to want one more power collector. Full size. Come on. Oh, I saw you click green there. There you are. And we'll just connect that up real quick. Oops. Exterior builds. Landing pads. We've already got a starport, so let's just do 2 landing pads real quick. I don't want to trade with you. I don't want to trade with you. Go away. And we're going to build a signpost. We're going to build interior structures. A multi-dome, level 2. And a bar, level 1. Now we're just going to connect these up real quick. There we go. We already have a dorm. We're going to bring up the interior things. We're going to throw down a couple of beds. And just quickly here, we're going to slip over to the biodome. Now we've already got a tomato and a lettuce. Now what we're going to do, we're going to add a wheat and a mushroom. Wheat and mushroom make pasta. Then we're going to exit out of there. We're going to jump into the canteen. We're going to put down a second food preparator, another normal table, a video screen, a plant, and another drinking fountain. The reason for that is the only way you're making money is from visitors. What you want to do is attract and entertain visitors as quickly as possible. Now eventually you will run out of parts, you will run out of spare parts, you will run out of food. But since we now have everything ordered that we're going to build, we'll take a look at what we have here. Oops. Use management, show me stats. We have 2 biologists, 2 workers, 2 engineers. No medics, no guards. So we're not going to have to deal with a medical bay, although it would be nice to have. We only have 1 constructor bot and 2 carrier bots. These, you can probably make them, but for the amount of money you're going to spend on those resources, you could win the mission. Remember, we have one job. Get 1,000 coins. Building anything larger than this is too much for 2 biologists to maintain. This they can maintain fairly quickly. So what we're going to do is we're just going to quickly speed back up to full speed here. As you can see, they've already built the second meal maker, and they're stocking it. And it's going to hold a lot of basics for a while until they get caught up on building. You'll see basics, salads, and pastas showing up in there. Alright, now we've got the multi-dome built. We're going to order 1 treadmill. So I don't think we can squeeze a second one in there. We're going to order an exercise bar. I think we can put 2 in there. Maybe 3. Okay. We're going to order another video screen. A couple of benches. Oops, well, let me put a bench there. Okay. A potted plant, a second thing, and a cup. Oops, maybe that's an invalid location. A couple of drinking fountains. Remember, the people are coming off the ships, they're hungry, they're tired, they're thirsty, and they want to relax. They want food, they want drink, and they want to relax. That's what you're providing for them. The faster you can turn them over, the faster they get off the thing, and you already made money. Day number 1. And we're at 75 coins. We're already making a profit. Your visitor ship, and you have 1 visitor. Okay. Now, as you can see, we are short on materials, primarily bioplastics and metals. So we're going to keep our eyes open for is the next trader. Alright, our first trading ship that we can deal with is here. As you can see, we're already up to 135 coins. I'm not going to trade the starch with him simply because he's not a food trader. I'm just going to purchase some bioplastics. Now, don't buy a lot all at once. We do have 135 coins, but we're going to keep it at 2 and 2. That's 70 coins, which is half of what we have. Okay, simple, easy, straightforward trade. We're not buying anything else. We're just dealing with that. So we trade that. He'll drop materials off and leave. As you can see, our builders and other people are going to take off. And because he's dropped his stuff off and left, we've already got another visitor ship. This is still only a single visitor, but no big deal. Good. Get that landing pad built. There we go. Now we got a second landing pad. This is still pending 2 more plastics. So we're waiting for 1 more plastic to come in, so we have to order another one. We're going to have to order all the plastics for this and the material to finish this. But now we have another trading ship. This is a food trader, so we're going to sell these 2. And we're going to buy some meat. 1 meat, we have 2 starches, we can sell that for 10. There we go. And we'll trade that. And the Robots will carry those 2 starches. So this just empties that junk out of the warehouse, otherwise it'll start filling up with starches. He'll take those and leave, and that gives us 1 meat. They'll throw that into one of the meal replicators, and it'll give us 1 burger or something along those lines. Let's see which one you put it into. Put it into this one. Basic, a basic, and a basic. Tomatoes, lettuce, beef. Doesn't use the beef yet. Okay, it's going to see if it can actually make something with that beef, so that's fine. Another trading ship has landed. See, with 3 pads, you always seem to end up with trading ships landing 2 or 3 a day, actually. So it's very easy to get what you need. So now, again, we're just going to buy 1 and 1. And we're just going to straight pay out cash and call it good and go away. The reason for that is we want to get the bar up and running here as quickly as we can, because we're already starting to see some vegetable stockpiling. And that's another visitor ship. So we now have 5 visitors on the station here, which is not bad. Okay, the signpost is simply, I built the signpost because it gives us prestige, which means it'll attract a higher class of trader and a higher class of visitor, probably more visitors per ship, that kind of thing. We should start seeing more that are 2 or 3 of the smaller ships instead of just the singles. Because our objective is to have numbers, lots of them. This one's got 1 more person still waiting. This guy's still angry running around here somewhere. Seriously low morale on those guys. We have to get the morale boosting things up and running as well here. Okay, there, this guy's leaving. We're at the 79 coins again. And it's day 3. 1/10 of the way. Trading visitor ship. Singles. Still only a singles. Okay, we're just going to fast forward a bit until the next trade ship comes in. Finally, another trade ship has arrived. And this one is food stocks. So we're just going to quickly sell off this. And again, we're just going to buy another vitro meat. Let's see if we can get 2. I hate this where it's got the commission on coins. Like, seriously? 1 coin is worth 2 coins. Really? Alright, trade. It always rounds up that commission, and that really is irritating. Okay, he's gone. He's dropped a couple of extra meats here. And we got 2 landing pads empty. Ah. Trading ship. Come on, be something good. Alright, I still need at least 2 more I still need more bioplastics and more so we're just going to order 2 of each. Again, 82. Now this guy's a difference because he's freelance. He's not a commercial guy, so we're still paying too much. But we're just buying them straight outright. So buy that, trade that, they'll take off. And then we're going to just let it fast forward till the next guy shows up. There you go. The bar has been is up and running, and as is some components in in the multi-dome. So let's get the bar occupied with furnishings. First off, it's only a small bar, so it's not very big. We're just going to make a bartender. We're going to put down a couple of tables. And I don't know if we can squeeze any stand-up tables back here or not. Let's see if I can get 2 in here. Nope. That's all we can get. Okay, and wouldn't be a bar without the local TV screens. Why they do that in bars, I've never figured that out. But there we go. That's everything ordered. Now, of course, all these are bioplastics, so we're going to have to make sure we start stockpiling those fairly aggressively. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bioplastics for the bar. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more bioplastics for the common room. I also have to finish putting more beds in here, and I want to build 1 more landing pad. So we're going to let this run at fast speed until we get another trader, because we want to get more material. Day 6. Okay, another trader has arrived. Again, this one's just a food trader. This time, I'm just going to sell that starch for 5 coins. This is what you like to see. Large trader ships. Galactic Foods. Okay, now, I don't need food stocks right now, so I'm going to let this guy just go away. I need the industrial guy. Okay, again, Galactic Foods. These guys don't take no for an answer, but that's quite alright. So we're going to send him away. Alright, we got another freelance trader. We're just going to pick up a couple of 3 of the bioplastics and 1 of the metal. I'm not sure how many more metals I need, but I do need at least 1 for the training wheel. So we're going to 567, trade that. As is typical, they're just going to build whatever project is first. So it's going to take a while to get into the bar here. Dismiss this guy. They keep sending me these traders from Galactic Foods. Large-scale traders, but I don't need those. So we're just going to trade for some meat here, and then he can go away. I noticed that the larger scale traders, they have a tendency to have a better rate than the smaller scale guys. Some of the freelance guys, their rates are a little bit higher, so you do want to have the starports, especially if you're going to get a little bit more aggressive in your trading. And the reason we made the second large collector is this will supply us for 1 full night with with this configuration, even if this is completely offline. But once this is up and running and we put 1 more of these in, it just is enough to just drag us down that little bit, and this will get us through to a full night together with these. Will get us through a full night. The level 2 one, the one that's smaller than this, will fail if it doesn't have a little bit of wind. So you don't want brownouts, so that assures against brownouts with a second starport. This guy has nothing, go away. Okay, we want 3 of those and 1 of these. I'm at 200 coins. I don't want to get too aggressive on my purchases, but I do want to get some of this stuff built. So we're going to go with that for now. I could get more aggressive on my purchases and buy all of this stuff really quickly. And I might do that in the next, like, especially if I get a large trade ship here. Okay, not entirely sure, but that should be almost one full episode.